One, I am here at Fort Lauderdale International Airport, and I seem to have a little extra time on my hands. And so, as I'm always telling everyone, make the most of your time. And so I'm going to use this time to do a quick hangout. And this hangout is about how to make selling fun in 3 easy steps. And so most people think of selling in a negative way. They think of selling as basically, oh, that's my ride. Hold on one second. Hello? That's fine. Just I'm in the 4th terminal. I'm in the 4th terminal. Yep, the last one. All right, bye. So, sorry about that. How to make selling fun in 3 easy steps. The first step is to first like what you sell. Enjoy what it is you do and understand that product or service. And I know it's a little loud, but bear with me. If you understand what it is that you're selling or that you are representing, if you're that brand ambassador, then it's easier for you to be able to communicate that to an audience. But if you don't even like what you're selling and you don't like what you're doing, it's going to be hard for you to close. I remember when I was in college and I was the manager of a shoe store, and I love shoes. So it was easy for me to sell because I loved all kinds of shoes. And I was so busy trying to make sure that the customer got the same experience from that shoe as I got when I tried on a pair of shoes. And so I wouldn't give like a mom with like 5 kids a 6-inch stiletto unless that's what she was looking for. And I believed in that brand and I loved that brand and I thought it was a great value for the money. So I sold, my volume of selling was so much higher than my peers that were just there to collect a check. And so if you're just collecting a check when you're selling whatever it is that you're selling, you're not going to have positive results or return if you don't really care about what it is that you're doing or what it is that you have to offer. So you got to be able to get in there. You got to believe in it. You got to want to take it to that next space and that next level. And in doing that, you're going to change some things about yourself. You're going to get more excited yourself. And it's going to be a total different result from what you're currently seeing. So number 1, believe in whatever it is that you're selling. Number 2, remember that you sell whether you realize it or not. You're selling. You're selling yourself in your relationships. You're selling yourself in your friendships. It's not, like the telemarketers that used to call and you're thinking, okay, yeah, I don't want what you have to offer. There's somebody in the world that has or that wants what you have to offer, but you have to offer it. If you're afraid to present the offer to people or to share the opportunity, you're not going to be able to sell it. And you never know. You could be depriving that person because they need what you have. So number 2 is present the offer, and present the offer to anyone that comes within earshot of you. Tell them what you have to offer, what it is that you do. And if you believe in it, as I said in step 1, you're going to really want to achieve and share it with people if you really like it. If you don't like it and you're selling something you don't like, then you won't be able to connect with anyone. You won't want to present an offer. So I remember going to a restaurant recently and I asked the young lady, I was like, dude, what do you think about this? And she said, oh, well, I don't eat seafood. And so that was her thing. I'm like, okay, well, what do you eat here? She was like, well, I eat the same 4 things. But she was so passionate about those 4 things that she ate. She really loved it. She really enjoyed that brand. And so she sold me on wanting to eat a burger, even though I don't eat meat. So you can sell people on things that they might not necessarily even know that they could have wanted. If you believe in the brand, you present the offer, and you take it to that next level of that brand experience and taking it serious as a brand ambassador. The third and final point that I say is the easiest when it comes to selling is to understand that sales is a learned skill. Selling is something that you learn, even selling yourself. I remember being at those awkward teenage stages when I didn't know how to talk to a boy, and I'm sure boys didn't know how to talk to me. And so I think of sales kind of in that point of learning how to court and learning how to communicate effectively with people and learning how to take it to that next level. And so I always implore people that think of it like this. It's a learned skill. It's something you got to practice on a daily basis. You may not be good at it overnight, but even if you're an introvert and not an extrovert, somebody needs to be able to communicate with you and learn the way that you teach. So 3 easy steps. Number 1 was, if you didn't write it down, I'm mad. Number 1 in selling and moving forward, besides number 2 being present the offer and 3 being practicing, because selling is a learned skill. is you're going to have to watch the replay to find out because I'm not going back there. But when you commit yourself to a process greater than yourself and you move forward and you've decided to be, no matter what, committed and productive and at a certain level of excellence and performance on a daily basis, trust me on this. You don't have a problem hopping on a laptop while you're waiting for your ride at Fort Lauderdale International Airport with buses and people hustling, bustling about. You're going to do what you said you were going to do because you believe in it. There was the hint. Number one, believe in what it is that you do. That's what makes it easy to sell. When you believe in what it is you do and you know that it's such a great opportunity, no matter what happens, you're going to be able to bring people full circle and get them to see what you see. And although they might not see it in that moment or they may not see value in that moment, most people have to say no 16 times before they say yes because they don't know what's good for them. Sharing the opportunity, believing in what you do on a daily basis, and practicing will help you to go to that next space. So those are some simple things, and I apologize for all the noise. I'll do a recap video at some point here pretty soon, but this is me kind of on the fly, making sure that I stay committed and that I give you guys something different and something that you can connect with. And I hope that it does connect with you and it does resonate with you. And again, like, I'm here at Fort Lauderdale Airport and my ride is stuck in traffic because of all the different protesting and things going on. So I decided to make a positive out of that. And then at some point, you know, I'll get some food today and I'll go forth and do some great things. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up and let me know. But if you can do these three things, if you can believe in whatever it is that you're selling, and even if it's yourself that you're selling, learn to believe in you for that job that you want, for that proposal you want to get approved, whatever it is. And if you can too, learn to present the offer to anyone that comes within earshot of you. And then number three, finally, practice presenting yourself in the mirror to yourself. Because if you don't know how awesome you are, no one else is going to be able to know how awesome you are. You're awesome. You're powerful. And it doesn't matter what anyone has to say. I'm sure the people looking at me right now in the airport are thinking, she's crazy talking to a computer right now. So what? Let them think you're crazy. Because when you're different and you stand outside the box, it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what they think, because you believe in what it is you have to do and you know you have something to offer this world. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a pleasant Saturday. And for everyone here in Miami enjoying beautiful Art Basel, I am here to join you guys. So talk to you guys soon, and I'll catch you on social media.